So in case you guys didn't know where I live in Manitowoc, which is right along the beautiful Lake Michigan. And we have the Mariners Trail right here, which connects Manitowoc to Two Rivers, which is north that way. And I'm here out again, leaving gospel tracts in various places. So we have right here, let me show you this map first. So that's Wisconsin, and Manitowoc is right there, and then Two Rivers is just right above that, and we're just right along Lake Michigan there. We go out to Appleton often, which is maybe about an hour drive, 50-minute to an hour drive to get from Manitowoc to Appleton. That's where my wife is from. I'm originally from Manitowoc, but we go there oftentimes for the bar outreach and other outreaches as well. And of course you got Green Bay right there, so you got that triangle, and we pretty much cover everything in here and elsewhere. I mean, sometimes we go down to Sheboygan and do parades down there, but just so you guys have a perspective of where we are at. Sometimes we do Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. They have some stuff there oftentimes that we can do different outreaches. So there you go. But anyway, right here we have some pamphlets. The Mariners and Raleigh Point Recreational Trail, which is that bike trail that we are on right now. Well, not necessarily just a bike trail, but just, a trail for anything. So we're going to leave a tract, and by the way, there's a spider in there. But on this tract, well, not this one, but on some of these, usually I write down fullyfreefilms.com, but on some of them I started putting down unpopularthemovie.com, which is another great resource that shares the gospel. So this one right here, unpopularthemovie.com, go check it out. And see if I can get this in there without that spider. I'm going to have to take it out and slip one in there. Oh, there we go. I don't like spiders. We'll have it sticking out just a little bit, I think. So there you go. Alright, let's go find some more places to leave some tracts. Of course, we have to have something about leaving the gospel tract in the bathroom. But here's another one. Right here, unpopularthemovie.com. Enjoy a free short film, and this, of course, is a tract from Gospel Tract Planet. Just going to slip it right in there so it's sticking out just a little bit, and they can pull it right out when they are in the bathroom here. Same bathroom, but of course, right on top of the urinal, you have a Gospel Tract, just to have it sitting right on there, and write something on the back. fullyfreefilms.com is what I have on this one, and this is just another similar tract, but the wording is a little bit different from Gospel Tract Planet. We'll put that right there. On this trail often to walk their dogs. So we have these bags here to pick up the waste, and you just shove a gospel tract right in there. Make it sticking out a little bit so people can see it, and I'll do it off camera, but I'm going to stick it in there better. But that's just another option when you're out and about. Another idea, instead of just leaving gospel tracts, is if you are out at a park or a place like this. I'm going to take my kids out here someday, and as people are walking by and utilizing this trail, which people do quite a bit, I know right now it's not too many people, it's during the day yet, people are working and such, and it's still a little cool out yet, but people are walking by, you can slip them a gospel tract. Hey, did you get one of these? We're handing them out, just casually, and maybe even enter into a conversation with them. They'll be like, oh, what's this? Say it's a gospel tract, and then you can start out by saying, oh, do you have a Christian background? And then you're in, if they're open to talking to you. So it'll be kind of, eased in, because you're not, just standing here waiting for someone to come by. If you have your kids with you and you're playing with them, have your kids involved as well. So it'll be more comfortable for the other person to receive the gospel tract. So just another idea if you're out and about somewhere, like at a park or something like this, where people are going by. I'm at a Burger King right now. You can see a gospel tract in there amongst the other money. Got the $1 million bill gospel tract in there. And that's just another thing you guys can do whenever you're at a McDonald's, Burger King. They got these donation things set up. Put something in there. A money tract would be perfect. So you never know who's going to get the gospel message and how it will affect that person. We are at a laundromat, and of course this is just the perfect place to leave different things. So got a stack of magazines. Well, you can leave a tract inside the magazine, or I'm just going to leave it kind of sitting just like that. That's fine. So that's one thing you can do. And then also we got these different things here. I'm going to use, doesn't really matter, I suppose. Actually, what I'm going to do is put this one right over here, just like that. But yeah, any of these, you can just put a tract in there, and on all of these, I wrote fully free films up on the top, on the back side. So yeah, somebody will definitely see that. And we have a couple different types here of tracts. So if you're ever at a laundromat, that's what you can do. Or leave one in the bathroom as well, just wherever. So, alright, and then I'll leave one, if I can get it, right here. I just have to stick them out like that. And there you go. Something else you can do. So I was out for a bike ride, and I decided to stop here where I used to walk down. I used to walk down this trail right down my street from where I grew up, just a few blocks down there on Magnolia Avenue in Manitowoc. But anyway, so I'm out biking, and I decided, because a lot of people like to go through here, I'm going to leave the gospel tract right at the entrance. They'll have to step over this thing, so they're going to look down and you're going to see it right down here. Now, usually when I give out the more realistic $1 million bills, I like to give them out like this. But since we're outside in nature, I don't want people just to see some piece of paper, oh, okay, I'm just going to walk right over that. They'll see it like that, and of course, there's no such thing as $1 million bill, but because of the novelty of it, they will take it, and that's what people usually do with the $1 million bill tracts. That's why I like them so much. And the gospel message is on the back, obviously. So, I'm going to put that down here. Got a couple of stones for weight, so it doesn't blow away. Just like that. And guys, someday I'm going to have to make another video. I'll walk down here and just talk about some stuff, but something amazing happened in late 2005. When I was on a prayer walk down this pathway right here, and I met somebody over there, changed my life forever. And it has to do with evangelism. And then something else amazing happened. I don't know if it was that same day or a week or two later in this area as well. But I'll especially talk about the first part sometime. We are out here at a little dog park. And I mean little, it's not very much, but there's a lot of room for dogs to run and play, and a lot of people use this area. So, there is an idea right here. You got this bag dispenser for when dogs, you know, when you have to clean up after them. And there's a spot right in here where I left the gospel tract. So someone, when they have to pick up after their dog, is going to get a gospel tract. So I just left one over there at the dog park. Now we are heading down here. This is a disc golf course, one of the ones that Manitowoc has. There's, I think, 3 of them in Manitowoc. Or at least 2, but one's kind of outside Manitowoc a little bit, which provides another way of leaving some tracks, but we'll do that another time. But over there, I saw a porta potty. You can't see it now, it's behind that dirt hill. But I'm going to go over there and leave one there. So here we are at the porta potty. We'll leave one, let's see, will it stay right there? Or sometimes you can do something like this and fold it just a little bit. There you go, perfect. So we're by the porta potty still. Sometimes it helps to just look around your surroundings and be a little creative. Now I said that there's a little bit of a disc golf course here. And hey, they got some cement slabs in here. I just noticed that now. This is kind of the poor man's disc golf course. They didn't really have a whole lot here. Wasn't really well kept up, but looks like they got it kept up now. But anyway, digging through my pocket because I know I've got a 10 Commandment coin right here. Now what you could do is leave something shiny like that just sitting on one of these pads, and people are going to be like, huh, what in the world is that thing? They'll look at it. More than likely they'll stuff it away in their pocket for another time to look at more intently. So, or what you could do is, I'll show you in just a second, one of the baskets on this disc golf course, you can probably leave the gospel tract somewhere. I wouldn't leave a paper one unless you know for sure it's not going to rain, like if it's in the morning, and you can probably, I don't know, fold one up or put one in here somehow. This one, not many people use this park, and it's getting late right now, so I'm not going to put one in there. Or maybe a 10 Commandment coin somewhere. I put one on that cement slab over there, and that's not going to go anywhere. But I imagine maybe you can even put one right up here. That'll probably work. Yeah, so there's 18 of these baskets on the course. And if you guys, any of you guys go disc golfing, well, there's an opportunity to leave gospel tracts. And of course, hand them out to people too, if you feel so inclined. But I'm just showing you places to leave gospel tracts, especially if you're more of a shy person, and to remind you guys that you can leave gospel tracts whenever you are out somewhere. You just got to be creative. You just got to have it in your mind. So the gospel is going forth when you're traveling, when you're out having fun, whatever. Just think creatively and have that passion to reach the lost. Always. So we're back on Magnolia Avenue. The dog park and disc golf course is over there. Down that way is the pathway that we were just on where I left the gospel tract on the ground. Down there is where I grew up, and we're going to head down this way because I got a story to share with you guys once this car passes, because I'm going to walk down the other side of the street. Alright, so a couple months ago, right now it's May 16th, 2018. A couple months ago, I was taking my mom's dog out. Again, we live just right down there, or I grew up down there anyway. Taking my mom's dog out, and I decided to go out that evening. It was around 10 o'clock, 10:30 or so, and leave some gospel tracts at a certain area in which I am heading to right now. There's a couple of apartment complexes down over there, and well, let's just say I left some gospel tracts inside there in various places, alright? Anyway, so I was walking around after that, maybe looking for other places to leave gospel tracts, and I came across this guy. Actually, right by the Manitowoc water tower, if you can see that. We'll be there in just a moment. He was on the ground. And I'm like, okay, what's this about? You know, is the man being sick? I thought maybe he was like throwing up or something. Or maybe just taking a rest, I don't know. So I'm walking by him. And before I could say anything, I was going to ask him, like, are you okay? But before I could say anything, he started talking to me. And he was saying or he was asking me if I had the phone and if I can call an ambulance, because he said he was having a heart attack. So, of course, I took my phone out and I called the ambulance, and we talked a little bit before that, just to make sure that, you know, he was really having a heart attack. So he's had heart attacks before, but anyway, so called the ambulance, and the cool thing was that the fire department is right next door. I mean, it's like right there. Hold on, let me get closer. It's probably going to be a lot of wind, but maybe I'll slow down. So let me bike over there. There's a water tower right up there. So yeah, the fire department is right there. I used to deliver newspapers on this route, this street, and the next one over there, 7th and 8th Street. So there's a fire department and the ambulance. The guy was basically where that street light is, right up over there on the ground. And so we got to talking a little bit. Alright, my phone ran out of memory. I had to go back and delete a video, only 38 seconds, so I only have about 30 seconds left to talk. So anyway, long story short, the guy eventually did get the gospel tract, and hallelujah, I mean, it was a perfect timing, perfect place to be at while I was out sharing the gospel. In other ways, I came across this man laying on the ground having a heart attack, presumably, and yeah, he got the gospel, and maybe he gets to think about his life a little bit more. So praise God for that. We'll talk to you later.